Hello guys, happy Diwali to all of you. I'm not a frequent YouTuber. This is my just second video after almost 4 years. I'm regular blogger with a lot of DB topics, but thought this topic needs some more interaction than normal writer. So thought of sharing my thoughts via video. Hope you guys will enjoy it like you do my blog post. So without wasting much time, let's start talking about my today's topic, that is 23 AI vector search. I'm very new in this technology, but this is my attempt to share what I learned till now about this biggest milestone in Oracle database, Oracle 23i vector search. Let me give you a small intro before I touch on actual topic for the people who are visiting my blog or the YouTube channel for the first time. My name is Adityanath Devulkar. I currently work as a principal technical account manager in one of the leading cloud-based product company. I assist numerous customers in successfully delivering various database related projects. I previously recognized as Oracle Ace in year 2020. Now I am a proud member of Oracle Ace alumni group. I love to blog and share my knowledge with my dear Oracle community. My blog is consistently featured in top 100 Oracle blogs since year 2020. Let's start with today's topic, wherein I'll talk about what is vector search and what is vector database, limitation of traditional vector database, why 23AI is called as true converged database with vector capabilities, and what is RAG, real retrieval augmented generation. To understand the term vector, let's see a small video clip from famous movie Despicable Me, wherein character named Vector describes himself.
Hey. I'm applying for a new villain loan. Go by the name of Vector. It's a mathematical term, a quantity represented by an arrow with both direction and magnitude. Vector! That's me, because I'm committing crimes with both direction and magnitude. Oh yeah!
So now we understood the term vector. Vector is nothing but quantity represented by arrow with both direction and magnitude. It's a mathematical term, but why it's even related to database? You will be surprised if I say we use it on daily basis without knowing about it. Any data value that is represented with the array of numbers that is called as vector. It is a backbone of AI ecosystem. Any AI that is based on similarity and semantic search, which is nothing but a vector search only. Let's see this example. When I said you use it on a daily basis, let's see a very simple example of Google, wherein, for example, you put in search box calories in apple or employees in Apple. Google actually figures out first Apple search that was done, that is about Apple the fruit, and second Apple, which is referred in search, is related to Apple the company. Have you ever wondered how Google exactly knew this? It uses a technique called a semantic search. It makes not searching using exact keyword, but understanding the intent or context of the user query. Semantic search uses internally the concept of embedding, that is numerical representation of text or data using vectors. Each text or data has been categorized into certain fields. Like, for example, in this example, I have certain columns like is company, color, phone related, nutrition, hatch stock, is fruit, etc. So the apple, the fruit will have non-zero values for color and nutrition and is fruit, while apple, the companies will have non-zero values for the rest of the fields. So this makes it easy for Google to understand the context of the queries. So oranges will have similar vector representation as apple, the fruit. Similarly, Apple the company and Oracle the company will have similar vector representation. So placement of these data will be much closer. Another example, if you watched a good movie, you want to recommend to you or one of your friend, you remember the plot, you remember the cast, but you don't remember the name of the movie. So here also you use the semantic search. So now where you store these vectors. So you can use any relational database to store this vector data. So when a query is submitted, it will search for the data with matching or similar numerical representation. In real-time cases, data is very massive. One approach is a linear search. So it will check for the query embedding with the vector one by one, but this will have its own performance issue. In database, to improve the performance of the query, you use the concept of indexes. Vector will have a concept of hashing. Hashing function will distribute data in different buckets logically to make the linear search faster by making selection into particular bucket. AI vector search is a backbone of any generative AI ecosystem. Vector is a semantic of unstructured data such as document, image, video, or data in any form. It is an array that used to describe the data, but it doesn't contain the actual data. Most important fact about the vector is distance between the vectors. The more similar two data values are, smaller distance between these two vectors. I'm still not talking about Oracle 23 AI. I'm just explaining what is vector search and what is vector database. Vectors in AI represents semantic of unstructured data such as images, documents, or videos. Vectors can be generated using ML embedding models. So each data can be put in ML embedding model to generate its vector representation. Now let's go to everyday situation wherein I'll have a traditional system wherein I have a business database wherein all my latest business data resides, and there is a separate vector database wherein I can do a data analysis. So there is a solution that needs to be implemented to replicate all business data to your vector database, and then the semantic search can be done on the vector database. So problem with this approach is about the data stillness. For example, my replication is broken between these two databases. This can cause a stillness of data, which is very risky, and this can lead to some undesirable results. Also, this will require a additional security implementation to be implemented on the two separate database. I need some manpower to make sure this solution works. So this is very complex. So how we have solved this in 23 AI? So 23 AI is called as true converged database, which adds vector search as its feature in the database. So there is no need to have a separate database. So there is no replication, no headache of maintaining security, and no data inconsistency as well. You have it in single database, making Oracle as a true converged database. 23AI made this feature available to use inside your database. So Oracle AI vector search includes the collection of powerful capabilities to enable semantic search for your business use case. So these features includes to generate vector embedding inside your database. I do have new SQL operators. To store vector embeddings, I do have a new data type called as vector. I can use a vector indexes to make queries faster. I have a new SQL operator specific to similarity search inside your database. And also it supports full generative AI pipeline with LLM and RAG. So what is RAG? RAG is nothing but retrieval augmented generation. AI vector search allows you to interact with LLM data to be augmented with the latest business data which is private. So it generates a more meaningful, accurate data. For this, you need to understand what is LLM. LLM is nothing but large language model. So it is a broad range of data that is available on internet, and it is a snapshot data in point in time. The most common example of LLM is ChatGPT. So a problem with this LLM is data hallucination. So for example, you ask LLM on something on which it was not trained, it tend to generate some inaccurate result. That mostly happens with ChatGPT. So how to solve this? So this can be solved with the concept called as RAG. RAG is a design pattern which allows LLM to produce more accurate responses. 23 AI vector search can enable to provide latest business data in real time that is embedded to LLM, and that helps generating more accurate results. So sequence of this solution works as follow. So user sends a query in database. It will be encoded as a vector and sent to 23 AI database. It finds a private data which closely matches with your query. Now that query along with that private data is sent to LLM. Now LLM will use this latest business data along with the data on which it was trained to generate more accurate results. So that's how RAG can improve your business use case. Now you may have questions related to data security. How my private data can be fed to some LLM model? Can it breach some security? So to help this, LLM data can be easily hosted in Oracle Cloud, which is completely secure. So you can easily make use of RAG without worry. So that's it from my side. Let me know for any questions, or if you need any further information in comments, you can ping me on LinkedIn as well. Thank you. Hope you will find this video useful, and now you can start with your AI journey. Thank you.